Hello, my name is Emma and I've come to play Favour with you today, which looks a bit of a scary one, so I'm quite excited for this one. So yeah, let's click to start. Let me just have a look at the options and I'll be back in 1 sec. Okay, I've put the voices right up so I can hear them. Let's start. Content warning. This game Favour contains themes, subject matter, images and content that may be disturbing to the player. This game is to be played by strictly only players who are 18 years of age or older. Please read the full list of content warnings per episode before playing Favour. You are responsible for your own media consumption. If you have read the content warnings, take responsibility for your own decision of playing this game and are 18 years of age or older. Type I agree to continue. Oh, it did it that time. I don't know why it kept kicking me out. I don't know what that said. I think it said simply or something. My head is pounding. My blurry vision soon readjusted to the dim pub. The sound of lazily approaching feet makes me glance upwards.
Oh, did I interrupt your nap?
Voice acting.
You already drank yourself into an early hangover, huh?
I squint up in confusion at the strange man standing with a drink in his hand. I'm about to ask who he is when he starts to talk in a raspy, low voice.
I'm kind of offended you wouldn't remember your good friend Z.
I narrow my eyes at the man, my eyesight becoming clearer as I wake up. My memory following shortly thereafter. The strange man sits down opposite of me. You look like you don't even remember your own name. My name? Emma. Did you have a good nap, Emma? You look like you're in pain. My head is splitting. Napping while drinking, honestly, it serves me right. I think my headache is going away though. Okay, hard question. Do you remember your pronouns? ... She, her.
Ah, that's right.
I guess that isn't as hard. Do you remember my pronouns? How am I supposed to know your pronouns? It was he, him, and they, them, right?
Oh.
I didn't expect you to remember.
Yes.
I feel like they, them is more accurate, but humans have always referred to me as the former. Don't confuse me, please. I'm bloody useless. Just tell me what you want straight away, and then I can do it straight away, but don't give me bloody options, otherwise I'm just gonna get confused. So they're them. You want to be they, them. I can do that. Okay. You're doing it now! He said he want... They said they wanted they, them, and now you're saying he. You're confusing me, I can't do this. Just give me what you want. Just tell me what you want. They give a small shrug. Z slides a glass full of sweet liquid danger towards me. I'm guessing you don't want this then. It's your usual, of course. I eye the drink, seeing the beautiful amber colour shimmer in the glass. Alcohol? Oh, I'll be having that. It's my favourite drink, but maybe I shouldn't. If you're really that wasted, you shouldn't be drinking more. Z cocks his head to the side. Oh, I can't do this. I'm just gonna read it the way they wrote it. That's how it's intended, I suppose. I don't know, it's just confusing. So I'm just gonna say his. Otherwise I'm gonna be having to hack loads of this video out and it's gonna drive me nuts. Z cocks his head to the side a bit. Well, I guess there is a first for everything. What do you mean? You don't seem like the type of person who is good at resisting temptation. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't have a death wish. You don't even know me? The way you were looking at that glass is very... Z pauses as if trying to find the right words. Starving, cat-esque. Thanks. Z sits across from me and rests his elbows onto the table, seeming more interested in myself than the drink in front of him. A thick silence drifts across us as he stares at me. Or at least I can only assume so under that ungodly mop of hair. Z soon breaks the silence.
So...
You come here often? Is that supposed to be a pickup line? A mischievous smile stretches across his face. What? Don't like that one? I deadpan Z. Okay, what about this one? He takes a deep breath, seemingly to compose himself. He seems to be taking this a bit too seriously. He looks at me with a grave look. Help, I can't breathe. As he stares expectantly. Dots. Dots. Z excitedly fidgets a little bit, just waiting for me to answer. Dots. Why? Because you took my breath away. That's even worse. Did it hurt when you... No. What? You didn't even let me finish. No, please just no. Next. He seems to be enjoying himself quite a bit. Okay. What about this one? Z leans forward, a devilish smirk spreading across his face.
You could be a sacrifice that even the devil says thank you for.
Well, that's a new one. That's actually creative. He opens his mouth again, but I jump in and quickly cut him off. Please, no more pickup lines. Spare me. Something dark flashes across Z's face as he shifts in his chair. Well, if the sweet human is going to beg, then I guess I can stop. For now. I shoot a deadpan glance and take a sip of my drink. He cackles a bit of my glare. So we're drinking it anyway. My phone vibrates in my pocket, causing me to jump. I sigh, immediately assuming it's work, asking if I can pick up a shift tomorrow. As if reading my mind, Z asks, So, how's the job lately? It honestly just sucks and I don't think it will get better. It's not great, but I think it will get better soon, maybe. Let's be positive. You give a sheepish smile. You know it's kind of a lie, but it would be rude to dump your frustrations on someone who is essentially a stranger. A stranger. Wearing weird cosplay horns and a tail. I doubt the tail would be moving like that if it was cosplay. Well, if it's not that bad, maybe you should take on more shifts. Mind your business. On second thought, maybe I should have dumped some frustrations on him.
Yes.
I can come and hang out with you. We can just sneak around and watch movies all day. We can make one of those human paper games with the boxes on it that you mark off when you do something. What are those called? I don't bloody know. Bondle card. Never heard of that before. Brindle. Z rubs his already messy hair with his hands as if trying to get the word to physically surface in his head. You know what I'm talking about. The humans do it on boats when they are weak and nearing death but still want to feel alive. A bucket list. A bingo card. What the frick is going on?
Yeah.
A bingo card. What the fuck? Yeah, that one. We make a great team. I was far away from that one. Anyways, if you ever get tired of work, we can just burn down the theatre. What the fuck? What?
Yes.
Like, light it on fire. Let's not. No, we should not do that.
Oh.
But why? Because it's rude. I must throw all the sarcasm I can. Because then where would we watch movies?
Ah, that's right.
You're right, watching them at home isn't the same as me taking you to the movies for a date. How could I be so careless? I facepalm as my sarcasm has flown far above his head. Wait, I don't even know what kind of movies you like.
So...
What movies do you like? Horror. Horror?
Oh.
Oh, me too. Well, some of them I like. Some are just laughable. True, I've been watching lots of 70s horror movies lately. They're so cheesy. Yeah, horror tends to be like that. The laughable part can be endearing sometimes though. True. Z smiles as if he's looking at something cute. Well, maybe you could show me sometime how endearing they are. Do you like the bloody ones or the possession ones? I don't like either, I like the haunted house ones. Possessions. I think I prefer possessions. Z fidgets a bit in his chair.
Oh.
I find them scarier. To have to fight against some invisible force has way more power than you. But I guess in the movies they always find a way. Some priest will come by or the main character can read Latin. Unrealistic. He acts as if he's personally affronted by that. I mean, possessions aren't really realistic anyways. I mean, why would a demon want to possess a random person? Maybe if they were like a billionaire, I'd get it. Z nods thoughtfully in agreement. I wonder what it would be like to be possessed though. Is your spirit yeeted out? Or do you exist with another spirit, like Brain Room is? Or does it start out feeling like normal, but then soon your skin is crawling and something feels like it is inside you, slowly influencing you? Z's smile shrinks into a small one. I know it's weird to consider, but maybe it would be painful. Or maybe it would feel good. Maybe like an erotic closeness that goes beyond what humans can understand or perceive. Sorry, I went off there. I don't know what I was... Z suddenly hops out of his chair, leaning forward over the table. His face is so close. He smells like embers and licorice. Oof. Do you want to? What? Do you want to invite me in? You can try me out. I'd love to sink into your warm skin. His breathing becomes a bit heavy as his expression becomes increasingly bizarre. He breathes in deeply. His voice drops to a husky whisper. Just thinking about it makes me so excited. I can hear your blood rushing from here. You are excited too. And you smell so good. What? Z inches closer, his hand reaching out towards my face. Are you in character? Or is that your way of asking me for a hookup? You're being a fucking weirdo, Z. He doesn't seem to be registering what I'm saying. Z! At my yell, Z suddenly falls back into his seat as if he himself was surprised about his actions.
Ah, that's right.
Sorry, I got a little... insane? Passionate. What were we talking about again? Anyways... I really do enjoy watching movies. Even though most of the time my job sucks arse. It's nice to be able to watch a movie for free on nights where hardly anyone shows up. I watch movies too. Oh yeah? Z puffs out his chest, giving a proud look. I've seen 20 or so. Is that all? I've seen 1 billion. I start to cough to cover up my laughter when I realise that he didn't mean it as a joke. Wow, all 20 of them, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I have a few more to go. Before we met, I wasn't really interested. But watching you watch... But seeing you so passionate about them made me want to watch them too. I wouldn't say I'm passionate. Maybe my misinterpretation then. Either way, movies are such a human creation. I just don't understand them. What do you mean? Z takes a moment to think.
So...
For instance, you know those superhero movies, right? Yeah? The heroes are always so determined to carry out justice without killing the bad guy. Even if the idea of justice only causes further suffering, death, and damage to those they swear to protect. Watch The Watchmen. And watch the extended edition too. Don't watch the normal edition, it's rubbish. The extended edition though, it's top notch. I think the bad guy wins in that one. Poor Rorschach dies. I love Rorschach. That is true, but I guess we the viewer are supposed to be impressed by the hero's moral fortitude or something. Is it morals, or is it just selfish desire? The evil villains always get caught and go to jail. My Hero Academia. I don't think Shigaraki's in jail yet. Watch that one, you'll like that. Then they immediately break out of jail and do worse crimes. Even sometimes harming those the hero claims to love and want to protect. Yeah, but they're all kids' shows, practically, aren't they? So, does it really matter? Do the heroes even want to stop crime? Or is that they just enjoy carrying out justice? I don't understand. Well, they wouldn't be able to make billions of money off kids, would they, if they killed off everyone straight away? Don't be mental. Despite all of this, humans still dress up, purchase paper magazines and little idols of these heroes to adorn their house. Humans idolize heroes for their blind devotion to their selfish desires, yet hate villains for their blind devotion to their selfish desires. People love villains. Shut up. Tell me someone who doesn't like a villain. I just don't understand why any hero would act under the guise that they are doing altruistic good. So then as the hero, what would you do instead? I'd protect those I'd want to protect. And if anyone dared to touch those I protect... Z's voice darkens. Oh dear. I'd tear them limb from fucking limb. Just for simply having the thought. I agree. A shiver moves down your spine as you adjust in your seat. I don't think that is considered something a hero would do. By most people's standards, at least. That would be more of a villain line. But humans will see a hero in someone that would sacrifice their loved ones for the greater good. See, humans are so confusing. Z sighs and plays with his hair in thought. Humans would rather relate to talking cars than characters that do some immoral acts. I don't think that is entirely true. I don't think it's true at all. But either way, talking cars? Is that seriously one of the 20 movies you have watched? Sometimes you start watching a movie because you overhear it being recommended to someone else. And then when you start to watch the movie, it looks really brainless. But despite that, you push on and continue to watch it. Because you know what they say. Dots. Life is a highway. And I wanna rock. Is that a song? You facepalm with a groan. Stop. Ka-chow. As he saw cars. God, I remember when my nephew were writing that, I had to watch it so many times. Luckily, I think I only saw 3 of them. I don't know if there's any more than 3. Seriously, why did you decide to watch it? It was on my list of movies to watch. Out of all the movies in the world, Cars were on your list. Are you serious? You've got a really rubbish list. How did it get on the list? He gives a small shrug. I heard some people talking about it and got curious. What, did you see a group of 5-year-olds? You serious? You just see a group of 5-year-olds talking about cars, so you're like, yep, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that movie about talking cars. I'm not going to lie, I really didn't know what I was expecting. and I was still surprised. I'd like to see the rest of this list. Z gives a small smile. He looked almost bashful.
Ah, that's right.
I left it at home. Why does he only voice act some of it? I'd love to see him voice act all of it. He's got a nice voice. I left it at home. You narrow your eyes. That feels like a lie for some reason. Anyways, I read online that the movie watching experience is greatly improved when you're watching with someone else. Not if they talk the whole way through.
Yes.
Like, really closely with them. Without any obstructions between yourself and the other person. Is that right? He seems to have gained some confidence in his answer.
Yeah.
Yep, I read it online, so it must be true. Moviewatching.com. I'm thinking he shouldn't do it any other way, because it would be wrong. So, I should find someone to cuddle with whenever I want to watch movies?
Yes.
Yep. Z gives a look of surprise, as if a sudden realization had just hit him.
Oh.
Hey, now that you mention it, I have an idea. I laugh out loud, unable to hold myself back anymore. Z! His face softens at my laughter. Are you being this obvious on purpose? I could be less obvious if you want. How? His face scrunches in thought.
So...
I have a lot of movies that I need to watch for... Anyways.
Ah, that's right.
I read it in a medical journal that 10 out of 10 doctors agree cuddling with a demon is good for your health. I don't think anyone has ever said that.
So
I was thinking if I have to watch movies for something, it would be mutually beneficial for both of us to cuddle. You are so bad at this. We should quit while you're ahead, honestly. Am I ahead? No, not really.
maybe...
So maybe I shouldn't quit then? No, you definitely should. Okay, fine. He sighs in defeat jokingly. Humans are so confusing. Okay, I have to ask. Why do you keep saying humans as if you aren't one too?
Yeah.
I'm not, obviously. What? I'm not a human. I grimace a bit. Of course, the cute guy interested in me isn't sane. But on second thought, I suppose I should have been able to see that coming based off the choice of dress and the weird body modifications to his teeth. I wonder if they hurt. ... I glance at the weird horns and tail he's wearing. I grab my glass, deciding I'm not under enough of any influence to bring up this weird subject. After swallowing the burning liquid, I face him. You seem to have, some hobbies. Are you cosplaying right now? Cosplay? What's that? Some kind of sex thing? Can be, I suppose. No, absolutely not. ... Well, I guess technically it could be.
Oh.
So bold of you to ask my sexual preferences in public like this. You're gonna make me feel all shy and stuff. I somehow doubt that. He scans the pub in an exaggerated manner and then leans in close. The smell of coal, whiskey and licorice drift across my senses as he whispers.
You're kind of freaky, aren't you?
What a thing to ask! He leans back and cackles at my speechless look. In the context I was using, I didn't mean it as a sex thing. I was just wondering if you like to dress up as characters. He tilts his head. Like a costume? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Not really, but if it's your sex thing, I'd give it a try. Oh my god, it is not my sex thing. He laughs harder at my exasperation. You were doing this on purpose. Z shrugs.
Maybe.
Enough about me, though. What do you like to do? I like to watch movies, play video games. I really enjoy cosplaying and committing acts of arson. I will pick the normal one, thank you. I guess I like to watch movies, play video games, read, sometimes do some creative stuff. I think I like to consume stories, really.
Yeah.
I like video games. Me too! Me three! I feel like I could have guessed that based off how you were dressed.
Oh.
Is it the striped shirt? Where's your striped shirt? I'm just going to ignore that. What's going on? What games do you like? I haven't played that many. I just learnt about them. Z smiles wide, cackling evilly. Well, wouldn't you know what you like then if you've only played a few of them? Humans get so mad when you are better than them. Their shrill voices screaming threats really makes my day. How will these humans accomplish their little threats? I don't even have a mother. Stupid humans. Z cackles loudly as if he's truly got one over on the humans. My mouth opens and closes a couple of times. I truly don't know how to respond. He seems so proud of himself that I decide to keep my mouth shut and nod. What else do you like to do for fun? Visit the pub? I don't go to the pub. I don't go anywhere. I just go to work and come home. I guess I like talking to strangers at pubs. Oh, fucking hell, that sounds horrible. Then again, I am from Yorkshire, it does happen. No, I'm just trying to find more hobbies right now. I like being at home, I'm an introvert. I don't really come here that often. I'm trying to find more hobbies to do, but I work pretty often to be able to afford living, I guess. Same. And when I get off work, I don't have the energy to do much. Still same. So to me, it's sounding like your life could be improved by a little arson. That's funny as that. Oh dear. No, not all problems are solved with arson. Z pouts.
Maybe.
Some are. You're naughty. No, they aren't. Fine. No arson then. I know I'm really boring, aren't I? Why are you like this?
Yes.
A demon's got to be proud of what they got, right? I'm just saying, I could teach you a few things. At least you don't smell like brimstone like Nightcrawler. As he rambles on about the unappreciated benefits of arson, I go to pick up my glass to take another drink. Empty. I must have drank it all without realising. My eyes feel droopy as I notice that most people have already left the pub. God, how late is it? I fold my arms and rest my head on the table, a yawn escaping my lips. My jacket sleeve is comfier than I remember. I half listen to Z ramble a bit more. After about 20 more minutes of Z talking, he pauses, smiling down at my sleepy form. You look tired, Abba. I'm always bloody tired. My vision of Z becomes blurry. It becomes harder to keep my eyes open. I should probably go home before I fall asleep here.
Good idea. I enjoyed talking with you. Like always.
Despite the voiced thought, my eyes grow heavier. Z becomes blurrier until he fades into darkness. Before consciousness left me, I felt a hand softly patting my head.
Don't worry. You're safe here. We will have so much fun together. Just you and me.
I'm counting on it. No, it's over! I'm off to do the other options, I'll see you in a sec. Alcohol? Oh, I'll be having that. I whisk away the glass of temptation and take a gulp. The sweet and sour rooty taste hits my throat, headache already almost faded due to the sweet nurture of alcohol. I can hear your liver dying from here. That's kind of rude.
Oh.
Is it? My bad. Sorry, Emma. I didn't mean to offend you. It's nice seeing you happy. I just like to see you honest with yourself when you're enjoying your favourite things. I wouldn't say alcohol is one of my favourite things. Z sits across from me and rests his elbow onto the table, seemingly more interested in myself than the drink in front of him. A thick silence drifts across from us as he stares at me. Or at least I can only assume so under that ungodly mop of hair. It honestly sucks and I don't think it'll get any better.
Yes.
Want to burn the theatre down? That's kind of bad, you know, because the theatre near me had a bloody fire. It's like 1930s theatre. And someone set it on bloody fire, the gits. That's kind of extreme. Arson is honest work. It's bloody not. It's a terrorising thing. Stop doing it. I don't think it is. It's not as easy as people think. How about we just scratch this whole idea? Best not to encourage arson, even as a joke. I can't rely on the good judgment of some weird guy wearing horns and a tail.
Ah, that's right.
How do you feel about bombs? What the fuck? What? No! Even as a joke, you can't say that shit. I look around the pub swiftly. What if someone heard you say that? The police could arrest you for terrorism, probably. Z barks out a harsh laugh. Ha! The human police arresting me? I'd like to see them try. I blink incredulously. You're fucking nuts. I guess it would be kind of a shame if we blew it up. I sigh, completely giving up. And why is that?
Yes.
Because we wouldn't be able to go see movies together. And I'd be out of a job. Z waves his hand dismissively.
I don't think so.
You don't need one of those. It would be fun to cuddle up together. And you could grab onto me when something scares you. Wait, I don't even know what kind of movies you like. Action.
Yeah.
Ah, so you like it when something has you on the edge of your seat then? Explosions, big fights, daring stunts, fire, lots of fire. Z pulls out a little paper from his pocket and writes something down. Even though everyone likes action, on some level, why does it feel like I'm giving him weird assumptions about me? I like to live a fairly calm life without any, daring stunts. Why did I feel the need to say that?
Ah, that's right.
Ah, okay, I see. Z crosses out whatever he wrote on the paper. While he moves to put it back in his pocket, I catch a glance. Amatol. Don't worry about it, cutie. I don't know what that is. Romance. Romance is nice, I guess. It feels pretty rare these days, though. Z tilts his head curiously.
Yeah.
Good answer. I wouldn't have guessed that you liked romance, though. Yeah, well, reality is unfulfilling and messy. It doesn't have to be. It will be as long as two imperfect people are together. It doesn't have to be two people. Oh dear. What? Like one is a swamp monster? I guess it could work. Ah, I was thinking. You don't want to know what I was thinking. What, like a swamp What, like one is a swamp monster? I guess it could work. I can't help but to laugh. Z's face softens. But people will always come in and mess up your happy life anyway. Or maybe the monster was just that all along. A monster. I give a sigh. Reality sucks. People suck. Z stares at my face and gives a little sympathetic smile. I smile a bit, enjoying our talk. For how crazy he's dressed, it is nice not to get a disregarding response towards expressing one of my interests. It's stupid, but I'm kind of surprised you didn't scoff at my answer. Why? Usually people think the romance genre is cheap or pathetic. Romance? It's an emotion I struggle to understand, but it is one of the most powerful human motivators.
Yes.
Pacts have been made for romance. Wars have been fought. Crimes have been committed in the name of romance. I fail to see what makes romance something to be scoffed at. I can't help but to smile a little. Thanks, Z. Comedy. I really like comedy. It feels good to laugh. Even if I'm not happy, comedy helps me to feel a bit better. I don't really understand comedy. The human sense of humour can be strange. Well, what is something that recently happened to you that you found funny?
Yes.
The other day... Z suddenly stops talking.
No.
Never mind. What? Why did you just stop mid-sentence? He rubs his head, seeming conflicted. Humans are just so different. I don't want you screaming and running from me, you know? At least not on the first date. If that was your attempt at humour, that was bad. Z just smiles. I just don't think I'll ever understand the human sense of humour. I find it, what's the word? Cringer. Why do you keep talking about humans in the third person? What are you like, an alien that came to Earth to critique our shitty movies or something? Huh, you wish. I bet you dream of my probing. Z waggles his eyebrows. How can you see his eyebrows? That's a lie. You're really disgusting. Z cackles, as horrifyingly sharp as his teeth appear. His smile is somewhat cute. Drama. I like dramas, only when the actors are good, of course.
Oh.
Don't you feel tired from watching humans experience tragedy? No, they distract me from my own problems in life, I guess. Z smiles in a mischievous way. Do you cry while watching the sad parts? I can comfort you if you cry. When the dog dies, I cry. He smiles bashfully, which seems to be a weird contrast to his bold appearance. Thanks for the offer, but I think I got it covered. What? Someone else isn't comforting you, right? He stares intensely. Right? Comforting me? Do you think my life is like a drama? The only person giving me the time of day seems to be a weirdo with a roleplay fetish. Zine leans over the table, closing close into me. Who? What do they look like? Are they tall? Do they wear an eye patch? You try to talk about Corpse Husband or something, what the fuck? I look at him curiously. What? The weirdo with a fetish? What do they look like? Sorry. Did they ever try to talk to you? They're talking to me right now. This is funny, sorry. His face shrinks back into a smile as he sits back down into his seat. No one else is interested in me. Are you sure? What kind of question is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anyways. Because you have me. Slashers. I think slashers are pretty fun to watch. Do you like to guess who will survive? Generally, I think the survivor is pretty obvious, but I do love a good subversion. Do you think you would survive in a slasher flick? Yes.
Oh.
So bold of you. Z tosses me a teasing look. Oh, he had like a weird little snake tongue then. Maybe you could protect me. I give a laugh at the idea. You look more like the thing that would be hunting me. A dark look shifts across Z's face. I'm certainly not opposed to the idea.
Yes.
I could give you a good chase and then snatch you up. My face heats up and I can't seem to look at him. Probably not. I bet you'd be one hell of a fighter though.
Yeah.
Maybe like the second to last kill? Really? I think I would prefer to be the first kill. You know, to set the tone of impending doom for the rest of the movie and all.
Oh.
Wow, I'd love to see that. Not a weird thing to say at all. Z laughs at my sarcasm. No way, little human. In my movie, I'd protect you. Oh, will you?
Yeah.
I could make one hell of a final girl and whisk you away to safety. I'm not sure if this is something I'll respond thank you to. Z just smiles. Ahem. I really enjoy cosplaying and committing acts of arson. Wow, Z, we have so much in common.
Oh.
You little smartass. You bat your eyelashes innocently. Whatever do you mean, Mr. Demon? I only thought it would be a great date idea for us. Z smirks darkly, tapping his long nails onto the table. He then drags his index nail down the table, making a deep mark in its path. Keep this up, little human, and you will regret it. Boo, don't be such a poor sport. What else do you like to do for fun? Visit the pub? I guess I like talking to strangers at pubs.
Oh.
Is that considered a hobby? No, I don't think so. I just couldn't think of anything else. Maybe I work too much. So to me, it's sounding like your life could be improved by a little arson. So right, there's a secret ending. And apparently if you type Andras, you shall see it. Without a sound, he leans back. He stares down at me, his smile faded and a dark expression settling onto his face. Where did you hear that name? The man shot up from his chair. It's over, isn't it? The weirdly dressed man begins to act frantic and twitchy. This whole little thing, I guess it's over. Z clicks his teeth, feeling more dangerous by the second. I shouldn't have expected more from a human. He spits the word out like it was soiled milk between his teeth. They were right. I thought maybe you were different. But clearly I was the one who was wrong. Name uttered from your lips, as if you think I will just overlook it. He gives an angry cackle as he hovers dangerously close over me. What are you talking about? You were scaring me. You were playing games with me. The man's fingernails grow incredibly long, sharp, and unnaturally black. Don't! As he approaches, I rush to get out of my chair. He is too fast. Don't play with me, little human. You can't win. The man's grip on my shoulder is too strong. My bones creak under the pressure as he continues, pressing me into my seat. Wait! His fingers slowly approach my neck. No, please, listen. His face flickers up to mine, listening intently as his nails begin to pierce the surface of my skin. The tips of his long tails slide all too easily just under my skin. I feel the prick of them shift as my breath quickens. They stretch my skin sickeningly as my chest rises and falls. Tears prickle my eyes as he regards me with an almost aloof look. But please, why are you doing this? His nails continue to sink deeper at a sickeningly slow pace. I don't even know you. Smooth warm blood rolls down my neck, pooling at my collarbones. The sticky red covers his fingers as they lay deadly still at my neck. Where did you hear that name? The terror of the foreign objects piercing, sitting under my skin, makes my stomach churn. Tears spill down my face as I attempt not to hyperventilate. Snap. Hey! As he snaps his fingers off of his other hand in front of my face, regaining my attention. I'll only ask you one more time. Where did you hear that name, human? My voice squeaks out, unable to mask the terror that courses through me. I think I heard it in a dream. The man seems to regard me for a second, his eyes, I assume, searching my face. He must have determined that I was not lying, as he pulls his face back a little. Slowly his fingers slip further away from me, his nails slipping out of my skin, coated with my fresh, dark blood. The scent of blood hits my nostrils, like a truck, making my stomach flip. I have to look away in order not to vomit.
Oh?
A dream, huh? Was it a bad one or a good one? I think it was a good one. He's quiet for what feels like an eternity. I shift uncomfortably under his hands that lay upon my collar like a deadly necklace.
Sure.
A good dream, huh? His hand tightens, nails resuming their previous positions. And what was so good about it? He sneers almost in disgust. I don't know, I can't remember. Your dream couldn't have been that good. You look terrified. He sneers. You don't need them, those ugly, wretched humans. They will all betray you. I don't know what you're talking about. The heat of his heavy gaze is almost unbearable. The stranger's long nails grip my neck, digging in even deeper than before. You see, the thing is, human, you don't trust me. You will never trust me, not like this. And because you cannot trust me, I cannot trust you. I was curious and maybe even stupid, but I still wanted to give you a try, you know? He chuckles a laugh that is colder than ice. I felt something new and I was enthralled, but it must have been his new torture method or something.
Sure.
A cruel fucking joke. His anger seemed to grow, so did his nails. Streams of red blood spill out of the punctures that were getting increasingly deeper. I can't control the shaking that is overtaking my body. Please. There is only so much time. And want to keep you here, I do. But you don't trust me. And so I cannot trust you. I could give you anything, everything, and you would rather be like a swine, live like a swine.
Sure.
Like a pearl in shit. He spits out angrily in almost a growl. His nails dug deeper. The white-hot pain blinded my senses. My eyes rolled from the pain. I could no longer talk as my mouth was filled with blood. Tears prickled at my eyes, every noise coming out of my mouth like a sickeningly syrupy gurgle. He looks at me with a complicated expression. Suddenly his hand slips out of my neck, and I slump against the table. I gaze up, and the visage of him racks my body with fear. Oh dear. You taste as good as I thought you would. No, you really taste even better. He laughs excitedly as his long forked tongue licks up my blood like candy. I think I'm going to have a feast. Be happy to live in a place without me, human. Or maybe I will haunt you forever. I gurgled in desperate protest. Blood spilled out of my lips. My lungs were desperately grasping for any air they could. Blood poured out of my lips, splattering all over my shirt, and the creature in front of me. My vision blurs. I waver, collapsing onto the cold floor. My lungs burned. They screamed with dysfunction. Oh, you poor thing. You poor, stupid human. The creature hugs me tightly, pulling my limp body into warm arms. My vision started to fade. My body grew cold. Trust me, human. This ending is far better than existing in a world that is teetering into chaos. A world full of stupid, selfish humans. I can't leave my precious pet alone like that. You can't live in a world without me. Slowly, everything faded to black while I was cradled in the arms of the stranger. A creature. That was mental. Let's do the other options. It was a bad dream. The man seems to stare at me for a while. Suddenly he grabs my face between his two hands. His nails now shrunk into a more normal length. He smiles wide, petting my face as if I'm a dog, caressing my tears away with tender fingers and shushing my sobs. Shh, there, you poor thing. You're crying so much. That dream must have been an awful nightmare. It was only a nightmare. You never have to go back. The stranger places a soft kiss to the tip of my nose. I can't help but to jolt when he does. Thankfully, he must not have noticed. Almost so. Probably just didn't care. It's okay now, human. You will never be in that pain again.
Yes.
I'll make it a good dream, just for the two of us. His face comes closer and closer. Stricken with fear, I don't dare to move. His face pauses a couple of inches from mine. He slowly moves one hand from my face to his hair. He pushes heaps of hair out of his face. His eyes. Don't worry, my little human. We will be together forever, and you will be my perfect little pet. All you have to do is relax and embrace it. Ah. No. That's not fair. My head is pounding. My blurry vision soon readjusted to the dim pub. Have we started again? Is it going to be different? The sound of lazily approaching feet makes me glance upwards.
Oh.
Right, so that's it so far for Favour. It's looking really good. I'm really excited to see how it develops. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Take care of yourself and hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.